Here's how I saved and invested over $200,000 by the time I turned 28 years old on a relatively normal income. And no, I never received any inheritance. I was never gifted any cash. I actually started with negative $30,000 because I had student loans. I also have never made over $100,000 a year. I live in a fairly high cost of living metropolitan city, and I did not have any investment like Bitcoin skyrocket or something. So how did I do it? Well, I did it through the only way that you build wealth, which is by spending less than you make. And I didn't make a ton. Graduating out of college, I made $38,000 a year, and I worked my way up to $72,000 a year just working at a call center. So I averaged around $55,000 during this time. So I had to find ways to spend less than that. And where do people spend most of their money? It's in two places. One, housing, and two, cars, especially in the US. So let's break down cars first. For my car, I drive an 8-year-old 4-cylinder economy car, specifically a Toyota, which is incredibly reliable, and I have it fully paid off, which is the nicest luxury you can have with a car. I don't care about the heated seats or something like that could be nice, but the nicest luxury is having a paid off car because it just frees up a ton of money in your budget every month, and Americans spend way too much on their cars and they take out loans that are huge amounts that just destroy their budget. As for housing, I was fortunate after college to stay at home with my parents for a couple extra years so I could save 90% of my income. I realize I'm very blessed to be able to have done that, but here's what I would do if I didn't have that chance. And it's exactly what I did after I moved out, which is I moved in with a roommate. And I moved in with my brother. And when looking at a place, we tried to figure out what 25% of our income could get us, which is a really good financial rule of thumb of how much housing you can afford. So we calculated that out and we split that rent, and I was still saving around 33% of my income as of this time. As for my investments, I mainly invested in mutual funds, specifically the S&P 500, in my 401k, Roth IRA, and brokerage accounts. Also, I felt like I was not deprived of experiences during this. I saved a ton of money, but I also was able to go to a ton of concerts and travel, and I felt like I've really enjoyed life. And if you have a good budget and you can start saving, you're going to make your life so much less stressful, and you will be a lot better off. If you want to learn how to be better with your money, follow for more finance tips.